Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Vedder convinced Larar Bariloth to join the Mages Guild. He then returned to Balmora and received some training in Destruction and Alteration, the latter of which helped him reach level 11. Rannis Athers was so impressed, she promoted him to the rank of Evoker in the Mages Guild. So what's next? Well, you might have noticed that Vedder has been having a very difficult time finding Restore Magicka potions. In between videos, I did some research and came to the conclusion that Bethesda wants the player to supply his or her or their own Restore Magicka potions, which means Alchemy. Now, we've already experimented with Alchemy and it didn't go that well. And it looked like a waste of time, so much in fact that I just started selling ingredients outright instead of trying to make stuff with them. But I think maybe we can make use of it with some of the stuff that I've learned. Anyway, to get started, I am going to put away these miscellaneous ingredients, like the Daedra's Heart, and the Fire Salts, and the Violet Copernus. And I'm going to grab the Apprentice's Mortar and Pestle. Next, I'm going to head to the Mages Guild.
Tidings and good wishes to you.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Because I need some stuff from here.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
And I want to put some stuff away. The Silver Claymore is pretty heavy, and we don't need it at this exact moment. We'll come back for it. And all these potions here are kind of a mess that I don't want to deal with right now, so I'm gonna store them in here just for the moment. Okay, good. Now I need to talk to Ajira.
I must say, I find you most
Our
interesting
sugar
right
is
now.
yours,
Please,
friend.
So, she absolutely adores Vedder, which is good because Vedder wants to learn some alchemy from her. Now, note, we are starting with 16,749 gold. This number is going to fluctuate, but just try to remember that. Okay, anyway, so, alchemy. Your alchemy skill increased to 16. We want to get it to 25. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23, 24.
What was that?
That was a lot of alchemy training. Okay, so 25. Now we want to trade. Why don't we go ahead and sell the Apprentice's Mortar and Pestle? Yes, I'm selling it. Vedder does not need it right now. And we're such good friends, so certainly. Your mercantile skill increased to 31. Now there's going to be more of that. Right. What I want to buy from Ajira is crab meat and small kwama eggs. So, hey, okay, I want to buy 6 crab meat from you. And I want to buy 22 small kwama eggs. And we're really good friends, so you'll give me a discount. Yay. So, Feder has his 6 crab meat and 22 kwama eggs, but guess what? Guess what? That's not gonna be enough for what I have planned. What's a vagabond to do? Ajira, do you have any more of those lying around? Lo and behold, 5 crab meat, 22 small kwama egg. That's just something that the developers put in. You know, sometimes we talk to a smith and go away for a moment and come back and, oh my gosh, he's got all those armorer's hammers again. You can just buy armorer's hammers till the cows come home. It's the same thing with some ingredients, depending on the merchant. With Ajira, she's got, you know, an infinite supply of crab meat and small kwama eggs and maybe a few other things, but I only care about those. It would be a little tedious to have to buy 5 at a time, though. So why is the small kwama egg at 22 at a time? I've probably sold her some small kwama eggs in the past. Because watch this. If I sell back, yes, sell back all the crab meat and all the small kwama eggs and ask for a little gratuity and then go back into barter, she now has 11 crab meat. But it's going to get crazier. Yeah, give me all those. And give me all 44 of these small kwama eggs. At a discount, of course. And, hey, you know what? I don't want them anymore. You take them. On top of the 11 crab meat and 44 small kwama eggs that you already still have somehow. Now she has 22 crab meat. It's just going to keep going like that, so 88 small kwama eggs. This is crazy, but this is how merchants work. So she's still got 22, I've still got 22. Just keep going back and forth. Your mercantile skill increased to 32. Well, of course it did. We're doing business. We're doing great business. We're creating product out of thin air. 44 crab meat. 176 small kwama egg. I only want 150. So that whole thing is going to stop with this trade. But I need more crab meat. So we're going to keep doing this. A little bit more. And yeah, Feder is losing money by doing this. A little bit every time. But it's okay. Now she's got a ton of crab meat. 176, in fact. Well, I want 150. And I want a big discount. Cool. So Feder now has 150 crab meat and 150 small kwama eggs. Yes, it's ridiculous, but you can do it. It's okay. Now I need to get to the temple. In we go. We're going to be doing exactly what we just did with Ajira to a couple of the merchants here for some different ingredients. So from Larara, we're going to want salt rice and wick wheat. She has 5 salt rice and 5 wick wheat. And we'll buy them for 6. If you try to haggle with that, there's no way. There's no way. So here's your 6 gold. Oh wait, I need more. Lo and behold, 5 salt rice, 5 wick wheat. Okay, well I'm gonna sell these back to increase your permanent stock refresh or whatever. And now you've got 10 of each. So I'll buy those. I'll get a little discount this time. Oh, I guess I won't. Never mind. And then I will sell them back. How about for a little more? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now she's got 20 of each. And I want a little discount on those. Sell them back. For a little more. Your mercantile skill increased to 33. It's ridiculous. What are we even doing? And now she has 40 wick wheat and 40 salt rice. And that's all I want. So we should be able to get those for 50. Good. Good, good.
I can spare a few moments, if you care to.
Nope. I got stuff to do. Stuff to do. Heading all the way up to the top. Because we need to talk to Tellus Salvane here. Hey.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
So, from him, we want Comberry and Netch Leather. And it's the same thing again. Buy all 5 of those. We'll just pay the 10. He's got them again. And we'll sell them back. Now he's got 10 of each. Discount. No. All right. That's fine. No discount. How about a little gratuity? There we go. See? That's fun. Isn't this ridiculous? And it gets weirder. It gets weirder. And now he's got 40 of each. Perfect. Thank you. We need to get back downstairs. So I'm trying to take a shortcut. I want to go outside. Still quicker than going on foot. Fetter's last stop is going to be Nalcaria of Whitehaven. Hey.
All right, I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
Well, you should be, because this is going to be quite interesting. All right, first, let's see. Fetter is going to need some really good alchemy equipment, so he's going to buy a Master's Retort, a Master's Mortar and Pestle, which is very expensive. I don't know why someone would need 3 of them, but whatever. And a Master's Calcinator, not Calcinator, like I had previously said. We are not going to buy a Master's Alembic, because the Alembic removes impurities. For example, we can't see all the effects on diamonds and pearls. We can only see one, but you can see there that they both have drain agility. That's a negative effect. So if Fetter made a potion out of diamond and pearl, there's a guarantee that it would drain his agility. You can use the Alembic to lessen the effect of the drain agility, make it not quite so bad. The potions that we're going to be making don't have any negative interactions like that between their ingredients, so we don't need to worry about it. So we don't need to spend, upwards of 1,200 gold on that piece of equipment right now. Boy, this is expensive, though. Let's see. Let's haggle a bit. I don't know if she'll do 2,200. Okay, she did. Good. Feder now has wonderful alchemy equipment. But he's not done. He needs some ingredients from Nalcaria. He's going to need bloat. And the real killer, frost salts. Very expensive. Very expensive, but it's okay. Let's try to haggle a bit on that. And now we just do that back and forth shuffle. The goal is 40 again. 40 of each. We'll be done with the bloat before we're done with the frost salts. Case in point, that's all the bloat we need. But we'll have to do this a couple more times with the frost salts. They're so expensive. And we just need 40. How about that? 2,050. Very good. All right. Now, it's time to make potions. But just because Feder got a little bit of training in alchemy and some really fine equipment, that's not really going to do the trick. We've seen how abysmal his success rate is when creating potions. They usually just fizzle out, waste the ingredients, and don't even help his alchemy skill increase. It's very depressing. Well, it won't be this time. Not entirely, anyway. But first, I'm going to let his fatigue restore. It's important, because it factors in to the success rate. The formula for the success rate is your alchemy skill plus your intelligence divided by 5 plus your luck divided by 10 times 0.75 plus your current fatigue divided by your maximum fatigue times 0.5. It's all pretty crazy, but long story short, with your fatigue restored like this at full, well, that's just self divided by self, which is 1 times 0.5 is 0.5 plus 0.75 is 1.25 times alchemy plus intelligence divided by 5 plus luck divided by 10. So alchemy is the most important factor in all of this, but we're not going to be able to fortify Feder's alchemy all that much right now, but we can fortify his intelligence, and intelligence is the second most important factor in all of this. So how are we going to do that exactly? Well, let's start making potions. You can drag any of the apparatus over onto the character sheet and it'll bring this up. It automatically brought over all of our equipment. We are missing an alembic, which is fine. We know why we don't need that. First thing is we need to get Feder's intelligence up. So we're going to make Fortify intelligence potions. And to do that, you take bloat and netch leather. Now, we don't know that these ingredients will fortify intelligence because Feder hasn't gotten that far in his studies of alchemy. All he knows is that bloat can drain magicka and netch leather can fortify endurance. But obviously there's other stuff going on there. And by placing stuff in these slots, by placing ingredients here and here and here and here, whatever they can do together will appear over here under Created Effects. So you can experiment and find what you're looking for. It's tedious, but you can do it. In this case, these two together will fortify intelligence. Fetter's not going to have the best luck creating any of these potions right off the bat, but it'll get better. Oh, hey! Beginner's luck. Fetter just created this, Fortify Intelligence. It's kind of heavy. It's worth 41, and it will fortify intelligence 17 points for 45 seconds. Let's drink that. And let it be applied. So it's on now. If we look over here, we see Fortify Intelligence, 17 points at the bottom. And Fetter's Intelligence is now 70. So according to the formula that we were talking about for the success rate in creating potions, he just got a tiny bit better at making potions. He'll have a little bit more chance of success. Let's keep going. Let's build on that. That didn't work. So we blew through some ingredients there, because he's still not all that great at making potions, but he did finally make one. This one will fortify intelligence 18. It's better than the previous one, because the strength of the effect is also impacted by your alchemy skill and your intelligence and your luck, and in this case, his intelligence is just a little higher. So now he's got 88 intelligence because these stack. And there's the question, is this cheating? I don't think so. I don't think so. Bethesda doesn't really leave you with all that many options for getting your potions created successfully, especially early on. I don't need to make potions that restore like 4 Magicka. That's worthless. Why bother, right? This, however, this could work. This could work. So let's keep going. Let's see how many of these Fortify Intelligences we can stack. And the reason that I've got to create a potion and exit out of this is because we want to take a moment to drink the new potion and get its benefits. That was good. This one's going to do 19 intelligence. And I missed. Fetter drops his potion on the ground. No. But now he's got an intelligence of 107. Big brain Fetter muck. Let's keep going. Hey, he's having some good luck here. This one's also 19, but I think it's got a slightly longer duration. Not that that really matters, because we're making sure that we're only outside the inventory screen just long enough to let the effect be applied, but we don't want too much time to go by so that they start dissipating. This is going pretty well. 20. This is probably the most tedious part of this process. But it is going quite well, I have to say. 21. You just kind of keep an eye on the intelligence there. It's getting scary. 22. Oops, not frost salts. Netch leather. Oh, there we go. We had a failure. And another. And a success. It happens. 23. Over a minute on this one. Not that that matters right now. Not for what we're doing. .24 points. How far can we take this? Pretty far, it would seem. That one was 26. They just keep getting stronger. $27. He's only gone through half of the ingredients that are used to make Fortify Intelligence. And already he's at 342 intelligence. Something else that's happening with these potions, which is not a surprise, is that they are becoming more valuable. This one's worth 75. And that's just going to keep on happening with each successive batch. Your alchemy skill increased to 26. Very good. This one's worth 79. It does 30 intelligence. But we're not done. Although I think 401 is pretty good intelligence. I'm okay stopping there, but what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and create as many Fortify Intelligence potions at this level that I can, and we'll just keep them around to save a little time the next time Feder needs to do something like this. See, and you still fail even with 400 intelligence, but this could go much higher. Much, much higher. And then you just won't fail. And that's cool. So the inventory is starting to get a little weird looking at this point, but yeah, he's making Fortify Intelligence 32 points for 88 seconds potions. That one's worth 84. Well, next, let's get to what this was really all about. I wanted to make restore potions. Not just restore Magicka, but restore health and restore fatigue. Let's go ahead and start with the restore fatigue potions. You make those out of crab meat, which we have 150 of, and small kwama eggs, which we also have 150 of. Imagine that. There it is, restore fatigue. It is the only thing that a small kwama egg does, so you know that. And it just happens to be the first thing in the list of 4 that crab meat does. So, kind of a giveaway. Anyway, this could get a little silly. Feder is starting with 26 alchemy. It's probably not going to be that low very long. Let's see what happens. So that was 5 points of alchemy there. And he now has a few restore fatigue potions. This looks crazy, but don't worry, it'll make sense in just a bit. But we're going to keep going. The interesting thing is if we look at the... Let's see, where does restore fatigue start? Right there. So that's probably one of the first ones he just made, and it's worth 84. It restores 32 points for 88 seconds. That's a lot. But by the time you're over here, he's got one that's worth 90, and it restores 34 points of fatigue for 94 seconds. It's an improvement, because he got better at alchemy as he was doing it. Let's make some restore health potions. Out of salt rice and wick wheat. There it is, restore health. In fact, because Feder has reached 30 in alchemy, he can now see 2 effects on each ingredient. With this one, salt rice, we still don't know that it can restore health, but by putting it together, there it is. Surprise. Okay, let's use all 40 of these. That was 2 more levels of alchemy right there. And probably a number of potions. It's hard to say how many came out of there, but... Where are they? Okay, restore health. So the first one is worth 90. Restore health 10 points for 22 seconds. That is 220 hit points over the course of 22 seconds. Fetter has a maximum of 127 hit points. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that's the weakest one. What's the best one? Didn't really change, in fact, doesn't look like it. And yet it's worth just a little bit more. Yeah, 10 for 22. They're all 10 for 22. But some are worth just a couple more gold. Who knows? Finally, we gotta have Restore Magicka. That's what started all this. And we can see Restore Magicka on both of these ingredients. Let's make as many as we can. And there was a level of alchemy gained in there, so he's now at 34. He started at 15 in this video. He had 10 points of training and 9 of on-the-job training, basically. So we got some Restore Magicka potions, finally. Let's see, how did that go exactly? So the first ones, look how light they are. They weigh pretty much nothing. It's wonderful. Worth 92. Restores 10 Magicka for 22 seconds. So they all have the same effect, but the value changed just a little because Fetter was getting that much more skilled in alchemy. Okay, well, now we'll talk to Nalcaria. And there we go. As I said, the inventory would clean up. I don't know why it looked the way it did prior to speaking with her, but, you know, speaking with her apparently makes some kind of stacking call. So this looks a lot better. As much as, you know, I like Restore Fatigue and everything, it's probably the least valuable for us, so we're going to sell some of those. That's why I made so many. Yeah, that's a lot. We really don't need too many of these. So, we might even keep a stack of these. Like maybe these right here. Because as you'll recall, she had 3,000 gold when we started speaking with her. Which means that right now she's got 4,150 of Fetter's gold. Fetter's going to profit. And this is before haggling. This is before haggling. There's really no reason we shouldn't highball this and see just how much money we can recoup. How about that? That's too much. Okay. We'll trim 100 off of that. There we go. Now she's got 2,000 gold. And Fetter has 16,500. So this whole adventure here, right now, has got him down about 240 gold. But for that, he's got all these great potions, and his alchemy skill has advanced substantially, and he's got this great alchemy gear. And hey, we could sell a few things and easily turn this into profit. Right there. And suddenly, Feder has profited. That is 48 more pieces of gold than he had when we started this whole endeavor. And he's sitting on some Fortify Intelligence potions, Restore Fatigue, Restore Health, that restore more health than he has, so he can be taking damage and just regenerating in a very difficult fight. And Restore Magicka. Quite a few of those. Better than anything he's seen. They're not really a shot in the arm. I mean, you drink one of these and it's 10 points, and then a second later, 10 points. Second later, 10 points. But considering that Feder's maximum Magicka is, well, when he's not a super genius like he is right now with 401 intelligence and thus 401 Magicka, when his Magicka is normal, those potions are going to do far more than he can hold. So he might as well be like pumping out spells, fire bite, restoration for himself, also, all kinds of stuff. Why not? Well, thank you now, Karya. Let's head back to the Mages Guild. As Feder runs, he will be getting progressively more stupid because all those Fortify Intelligence stacks are going to start to dissipate. So right now, he's running around with this fantastic Carl Sagan-esque understanding of the cosmos.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
We are each of us a multitude. Within us is a little universe.
Where's that slave?
But as he continues,
If there's
Welcome.
anything I can
If
do,
you wish to
I am
talk,
humbly
it is
at
really
your
no
service.
trouble.
he experiences brain drain, which has already started. The cosmos is all that is, or was, or ever will be. Our feeblest contemplations of the cosmos stir us. There's a tingling in the spine, a catch in the voice, a faint sensation as if a distant memory of falling from a height. We know we are approaching uh-oh. But the interesting thing is, the better ones, the ones that have more magnitude, are also, they last longer, better duration. So, it's fun, and that's what we kept. I mean, we kept some really great Fortify Intelligence potions. Each one of those is 32 points for over a minute. Yeah. Wow. So that'll save us a little time the next time we do something like this. And he's even still got a couple of them on. So like I said, I wanted to come back and get the Silver Claymore now. And some of these potions, at least. We might leave, or you know what, why don't we sell some of these? Cheap Restore Magicka? We have no need for that. Let's just grab everything. I put all the ingredients that Feder had on hand before starting all this stuff in the chest in the Fighters Guild. And I'm not going to pick them back up because we don't need to.
Well, I find myself
May
in
you
pleasant
walk
company.
on
Please
warm
share your thoughts.
sands.
But let's sell a couple of these icky potions like Cheap Restore Magicka. Garbage. Utter garbage. What else do we have here? I do want to store the Fortify Intelligence potions. We don't need to keep them on Feder's person, that's for sure. These are pretty heavy compared to what Feder can make. All of Fetter's weigh 0.1. So I'd have to say it's probably time... Or the restores do, not the fortifies. But the restores, yeah. Which means we don't need quality restore Magicka. The one thing that's nice about this is that it is a shot in the arm. It only lasts 5 seconds, but it's 20 points every one of those seconds, which is fast. And that actually makes me think we ought to hold on to that. These fatigue, though? Nah. Magicka is a different story. What else? Those are very heavy. Let's get rid of them. Should be okay without them. Famous last words. Again, same thing. These are... Well, wait a minute. Restore Magicka 10 points for 5 seconds versus... Restore Magicka 10 points for 22 seconds, and it weighs nothing by comparison, so... Farewell, standard Restore Magicka potions. Farewell, you have been replaced. Okay, that should do it. And we're such good friends with Ajira, so we can take advantage of her. Your mercantile skill increased to 34. Yay! Let's head back to the Fighters Guild.
If there's anything I can
If
do,
you wish to
I am
talk, it
humbly
is
at
really
your
no
service.
trouble.
Hopefully there's enough room in the chests to put away the alchemy
You
stuff.
flatter me with your attention.
There might not be. And that would be unfortunate.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
I guess we'll find out. Okay. So, in here... Yeah, I really just want to put away these. Oh, that item will not fit. How about in this one's got even less room? Yep, okay. Well, back to the Mages Guild is worth checking. But now we know.
What can I do for you?
We are well and good out of space.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
So Fetter might be spending a little more time here in the Mages Guild.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Okay. That's better. That's better. And how's Fetter doing on his... Yeah, I mean, because he had those mercantile increases. So, just from all that alone, now he's 40% of the way through to level 12. That's fantastic. Yeah, his mercantile skill is 34. Hello, hello. Alright. So we solved several problems with that, and we learned some pretty interesting stuff. And I forgot to put away the Fortify Intelligence potions. Don't need to carry those around. But yeah, I feel much better about venturing out into the unknown. Fetter could use a nap, though. There we go. Alright, all better. Well, we'll see what lies in store for Fetter in the next video. So, thanks for watching. Right, yes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.